So we're here in the treehouse that we're literally installing as we speak. There's still a lot of work being done, and we're going to talk a little bit about how we chose what we chose and why we're putting the furniture where we're putting it. So when we looked at the floor plans, this was sort of a natural living room, and on the other side is a natural sort of dining room area. And so the way we thought about this is we wanted a sofa that wasn't too deep, not too wide. We wanted to be in scale with the space. And we also wanted to position it this way so you could look out to those windows and that unbelievable view. So that's the way we started, is where is your couch gonna go? So that's where we're putting the couch. We've got a pair of awesome chairs that are gonna go across from it. So when you've got a group of people in here, you have a conversational space. So those two chairs can really talk to this sofa and vice versa. So you can really get like 4 or 5 people sitting in this room and they can really hang out. So that's the way we thought about this. Another thing about scale is the coffee table. So the coffee table is an oval coffee table. It's like 3.5 feet long. Everything in a treehouse typically is a little bit smaller than a regular house. And so this coffee table is no exception. Rather than it being like some big bulky thing, it's actually a little bit smaller and it works really well in relationship to the scale of the chairs and the sofa. Okay, next spot. Over in the dining area, we knew we wanted this to be the dining space, and we also knew that the client wants it to be both a dining area but also a game table. So the dining chairs need to be comfortable, because when you're playing games, you're not like there for 20 minutes, you're like in it to win it. So these chairs are a little bit larger, they're on casters so they roll in and out really easily, and they're really in scale, again, with the table, which is a round table so everyone can sit around it and really dig in. Okay, next space, the bedroom. Alrighty, so this is the master bedroom, and what we really wanted was for it to feel really opulent. We wanted a king-size bed, but again, you have to think about the scale and the way it fits in the space. So while it's a king-size bed, the actual bed itself is a platform bed. It has a lower profile, and even this wood headboard really disappears into the surroundings and complements the walnut accents that are all over the treehouse that Nelson Treehouse installed. So this really picks up those same materials so that the kind of the architecture of the treehouse influences the interiors of the treehouse. The office, which is really like the cockpit of this treehouse, has lots and lots of storage that's built in. These are beautiful built-ins that Nelson Treehouse did. And then here you've got a desk, and we chose an awesome leather desk chair that really reflects the aesthetic of the rest of the treehouse. It's like sort of that same vintage vibe. And I think again, like this is one of those moments where you don't have to be like, they got some nasty black, like utilitarian office chair. It can be comfortable and also still look good and relate to the rest of the aesthetic. So you're gonna see the same vibe in here that you see in the rest of the treehouse. So here we are in the bathroom, and we specifically chose oil rub bronze fixtures, light fixture sink, all of the bathroom hardware, and then we've chosen for all of the tile and the toilet a biscuit finish, which I think just blends a little more naturally into the wood finishes of the paneling of the floor. So you see like this beautiful kind of like handmade tile for the actual shower enclosure. Biscuit toilet is all very treehousey. So this is the second bedroom in this treehouse, and it's really meant to be kind of a bunk room. What we started out with, the plan is that we're going to do 2 captain's beds. Those are twin beds with drawers underneath. The client really wants to keep this super duper open, so if the kids want to have a bunch of other friends up here, there's lots of space for sleeping bags, lots of space for maybe aero mattresses. I guess we'll see how high maintenance these kids are. But essentially the idea is lots of space. So we've got 2 beds, all the storage underneath, so we're not putting dressers, we're not putting in chairs, we're keeping it super duper sparse so that it can be very, very functional for these kids. So the last space is this outdoor space, which is literally shaped like the Millennium Falcon. It has these like the two sort of wings coming forward and this open expanse in the middle, which is pretty badass. And it's looking out toward the Lake James. It's truly a spectacular view. It's unbelievable, like the sunsets, the sunrise. I mean, it's unbelievable out here. So this is sort of a prime location for a treehouse. That's it. Now you sort of see what we start with and why we do what we do and how I make the decisions I make as I furnish this space. So now, the next step is I gotta get it done.